I've had an idea. And it's pretty straightforward. And, for the benefit of all of us, exciting. What we do is we find a likely, there we go, a likely individual who has a almost non-existent claim on the Reach, although this one actually has quite the claim. He's a Tyrell bastard, I suppose. And I will get him to marry me? No, that's not actually what's going to happen. The idea is to try and invite him to my court so that I can just back his claim and declare war. Pretty straightforward. But then Alice I doesn't have the Reach, some guy who's never even heard of the Westerlands, except for the fact that he obviously will have done, but he won't have any claim on it. I can claim it on his behalf, and he can rule the Reach, and she won't have anything, and that's fine. That's fine. And of course I don't even need to invite him to my court, so there we go. Yeah, I don't know why I was faffing around trying to invite him to my court, to be honest. Unless I could have made him a vassal or something that made them Reach my vassal, but I think they're titles on an equal level, so I don't think that would have worked. But anyway, we're underway with our war to take the Reach away from Alice, I think is her name. God, my memory suffers. I hope she doesn't take that personally. But yes, this will secure a degree of stability in the west slash middle. Look, I'm trying to keep the Westerlands and the Reach as far apart as I can, and this is the best way to achieve that. So naturally, the Westerlands taking like half the Reach for themselves through some pretext I'll never understand has left the forces in the Reach, naturally weakened. Old Town seems to be able to raise a surprising number of levies, but ultimately I don't think they'll have anything that can compete with our combined forces. Theoretically. We all know how those other Lord Paramounts love to just keep summoning up the magically restocking vassals and levies and sellswords. So we'll see if we can't get a relatively quick solution to this one. I'm sure it'll all be over by Christmas. And so proceeds the tedious inevitability of having to deal with everyone's travel arrangements. So the Reach seem capable of fielding 35,000 men, rough estimate. That's actually quite a lot, but they tend not to use them as well as I use mine, so let's not get too defeatist before we've even fought the enemy. Oh. Who? Oh, okay, that's... I don't get quite what's happening there. Oh. Vassal of the Reach, fighting some war or other for some reason or other. That's annoying. One thing it might be worth doing here, which I'm definitely going to do, is wait for the Reach to attack my troops in King's Landing, and then give them a few thousand more helpers by boat. So that should be pretty decisive. And then I'll send the reinforcements that were just hanging around in the Stormlands up there, just in case they have a chance of making it in time. And then if we send those 5,000 into the Reach, sort of Old Town kind of High Lordship area, that should be grand. That battle is progressing pretty much as you'd expect when the enemy are outnumbered about 2.5 to 1. And yeah, that's pretty emphatic, and our reinforcements did make it just in time. Well, our second reinforcements, so that's good. That's a good victory to start us off, 4% war score. And may as well keep chasing those guys around, I suppose. Oh, shit. Shit. Damn. I didn't notice that that was unfolding. I was totally distracted. Left my Blackhaven? I'm not even sure. But the troops there, I kind of left them unattended. Night Song. Right. I think they're retreating. I'm not sure that's going to be for the best. Probably end up being about as successful as the battle just normally. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I lost 2,000 men. That was a bit of a catastrophe. And yeah, down to just 2% war score in my favour now. Oh, and it actually looks like the army is completely splitting up as well. That wasn't intentional, but I suppose it gives one half a good chance to get away, if nothing else. Oh, shit. I did this. I've done this twice now. Okay, maybe I should have been paying more attention to things that were going on elsewhere, rather than just leaving troops lying around to be attacked. Well, this has put me on the back foot, because that's quite a significant number of troops that are going to be facing difficulties, to say the least, the ones that survive. Well, there we go, a victory and a defeat, and they seem to have cancelled each other out pretty much. And the problem is that they're just going to keep chasing me, and I don't think those troops are going to be able to get away in time, which is annoying. So yeah, not a great start. My troops are pretty scattered. Oh, that's a shame. Drawer the First is out of jail. Well, at least now we have something resembling a strong force in the... Oh, okay. So... I've kind of been neglectful once again, and those 2,000 troops that managed to get away to there are kind of screwed. I should really be paying more attention to the battles that are already going on, rather than just focusing entirely on moving my troops around. Well, at least they're going to leave those ones alone. Not been a tremendous success, though. So there's a fancy spy master who's now a tailor. Okay. Let's go find him. No reason why I can't sharpen up on my old intrigue skills while I'm fighting a large-scale war. Damn. He's cold. Knife at my throat. Good job there's only one answer, which must be the right answer. Ah, and he agrees to train me. Good. I can tell we're going to get along famously. So we're just about reaching the point where I've managed to rally the parts of my army that weren't completely devastated. And now we're getting some sizable numbers together. And not too soon either, because the Reach are making their move. It's called in Stannis Jr. The issue is that the Reach are now coming to face us with both of their major forces, rather than just one. Which would leave me short-handed still. Stannis Jr.'s leaping into action. .420 men. Now, on the plus side, yeah. On the plus side, it looks as though the smaller force will engage us first, and we might be able to take a few of those. But I'm going to use delaying tactics to make sure that my armies are all together in one group before they face anything. Interestingly, they have turned tail and are heading towards the south to try and deal with my troops that are there, which is perfect because I can, if I want, wait for them to come all the way down and then just ship them back off to the Reach before they even get to me. Now we can go on the offensive. Although, they seem kind of privy to that idea, so let's just hang in there. So this is the kind of thing I had in mind. I've got 7,500 men that I'm taking away from that force there, and I'm going to send north. Not too far north, but north.